In this video, I want to take you through the 4 things that are on my mind this February 2019. Hello and welcome to my channel. Happy New Year, guys. This is 2019. This is the first vlog I'm getting to do in 2019 and I am so excited. Of course, I can't believe time is so much gone. Like, guys, we're in Feb and I think we are almost midway actually, and wow, I don't even know how January flew by. Anyway, if you are just joining, this is Voice It with Winnie Kabintie, Kenya's premier YouTube channel for advocating for social change and also empowering millennials to be active citizens. Now, please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and be part of the Voice It squad. I've had so much optimism for 2019. Like every other person, I also have plans, mega plans for the new year, and the year started a bit on a low footing. Being sick. You guys, imagine I had malaria and it was lethal. Oh my God, I am still recuperating, but I thank God I'm now well over and done with medication. Anyway, so this is 2019 and I am excited as a person. I am excited, I'm optimistic about this new year. And 2018 was not such a bad year, but well, I don't know about you, but for me it wasn't one of the best years. It had its challenges, and those are things I'm hoping to leave behind. So one of the things that is on my mind this year, this February, is content for Voice It. You guys, content is king in social media and I like evolving. I'm Winnie Kabintie and this channel is it's targeted to millennials. I've just been doing an audit of my YouTube channel and I realized one thing that is conspicuously missing in my channel is my personality as Winnie Kabintie. If you go or if you follow me on other social media platforms like Facebook especially and Twitter, you will realize that there is a personality that is accompanying me. There's a personality. My personality is all over my social media platforms, but conspicuously missing is my personality in my YouTube channel. And guys, this is social media. YouTube is social media, and as much as I want to give you educative, informative content, I feel my personality is also crucial because I am the brand that is carrying the Voice It platform, and so expect to see lots of my personality on Voice It henceforth, and I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. I also want to have lots of interviews on Voice It because voices, as the name says, is about using our voices to make an impact in all the areas affecting our lives, and one of the ways that Voice It will be more impactful is having people, trailblazers in their own niches, who are sharing their insights and adding their voices as well. And so I am looking forward to host a lot of awesome, great people, great personalities that you're gonna love. And if there are people that would like to see on Voice It, please give your suggestions in the comment sections below and I will reach out to them and I will host them on Voice It. The second thing that is top of my mind this February 2019 is the things that I want to do this year as a person, and there are not so many, but they are quite a number, and I don't mind sharing some of them with you. Like I said again, I realized that I need to bring my personality to my YouTube channel, and this is part of it. So one of the things that I want to do more this year is actually read more books. I didn't do quite well with reading in 2018, but this year I want to read more books. What are you if you're not reading, if you don't read? And so December, actually, I started with Becoming by Michelle Obama, and it was such quite a great read. I won't talk more about Becoming because I'm planning to do a review with a group of ladies of Becoming, and so I will delve more into that in that particular video. And so one of the books that the top reads, I have 3 books that I now want to delve on reading, and the first one is The Bigger Deal by Sunny Bindra. I mean, this is a book that has been recommended by several people. I've seen so many reviews about it, and I just wanted to read it and just get to see what the big deal is about. The second one is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a FFF by Mark Monsoon, and this is a book that was or is one of the top most read books in Kenya, actually in 2018, as recorded by Mr. Chan of the bookstop at the Yaya Center. And there's also Factfulness by Hans Rosling, the late Hans Rosling. I mean, this is one of the books that even Bill Gates says is one of the best books that he's read. And so I also want to get to read it and just see what it's all about. I mean, these are books that have read so many good reviews about them, and I want to read, and especially because they are also talking about subjects or that I'm interested in, things that I'm interested in. So I want to read more, and one of the ways that I get to read is when I'm not driving. So most of the time when I actually want to read, I take a job. So another thing that I want to do this year, I want to travel more, like you guys. Let me tell you something, and this is a secret, don't tell anyone. I've never been outside East Africa, and by East Africa I mean Tanzania and Uganda. Yeah. So guys, there you have it. This year, this 2019, Winnie Kabintie is gonna travel outside East Africa. Yeah. So international flights, here I come. So guys, yes, there's that. And the last thing that I want to do this year that has been on my mind, guys, I want to live a more purposeful life. You know, a woman evolves, and for me, I am a different woman in different stages, and I'm growing older. I mean, this year I am growing even older, and yeah, so I've just been thinking, taking stock about my life, and so each day I realize that every day I get a revelation of the things that matter to me, and so I want to live my life centered around those things, and that's my family, and that's my career, and that's my general purpose in life where I'm making impact. And so lastly, I want to in line now, this is in line with living a more purposeful life. I also want to make lots of connections, a lot of networking, especially with people who are ahead of me, people who have lived this space before. I realize I have so many people that I look up to, but most of the time I admire them from a distance. So this is the year that I'm getting to reach out to them and say, you know what, you inspire me, and I want you to hold my hand and just walk with me through this journey. I want to learn from you. How do you do this? And I have a list of especially women who I just are my heroes, but I admire them from a distance. So I'm gonna reach out to them, and yeah, let's see how this goes. And also the third thing that is on my mind this February is I just got nominated for my first ever award. This is the Zuri Awards that seeks to celebrate women who are using their respective spaces to make a difference in their community. So for me, I've been nominated for my role in the media, that I'm using my influence and skill to make an impact in my community, and especially when it comes to advocating advocacy on matters gender, violence, and also for mobilizing guys on social media to create the Just Apart initiative, which I am using to donate sanitary towels to women on the streets. And so guys, this is such a big deal for me. I mean, the nomination alone is something that I'm celebrating. If I get the award, well and good, it will add a feather to my, they say feather to what? Feather to my heart. Yeah, so but the nomination alone is inspiring and motivating enough. You know, these are things that for me as a person, I just do because I can, and it's the right thing to do, and I just have a burning desire to just make a difference. If you can help in making the life of your fellow human being any better or alleviate their suffering, then why not? So seeing someone recognize that effort, I mean, it's motivating enough, because sometimes it's discouraging, sometimes you lack the motivation, sometimes you lack the time to do these things, but having someone notice that, oh, this girl, you're doing this and it's amazing, and giving you a pat in the back, it gives you the fire to keep going. And so thank you so much for everyone who nominated me for this, and thank you very much to Gaga Experiential for the platform that you created to celebrate amazing women who you're calling unsung heroes. Thank you so much for that. And lastly, to the fourth item that is on my mind this February, I mean, this is something to do with the Decay and Hope Kid Fiasco. I mean, this is something that, I don't know, guys. I read the stories. I mean, the stories broke when I was very sick. I was battling malaria, and I remember I didn't have the energy to keep up with the conversation. But this is something that I've been thinking about. This I know there's so much hate right now on gospel artists and just Christians at large, and I want to say, when it comes to matter spirituality, it is difficult, but and I know we want to say that everyone falls, no one is perfect, and it's true, no one is perfect. But one thing that we must understand, and this is one thing that anyone who has a position of authority, whether you're a gospel artist, you have an influence over the masses. And as much as you're human, one thing you need to realize is that you have influence over people. And so as the Bible says, to whom much is given, much is also expected. So I'm hoping that people can live a more purposeful life. I mean, people can try to be straight and not to mislead other people, and especially for the artists who are doing ministry, especially to young people, to teenagers. I mean, this is a group that is sensitive. If you have girls in high school, some of these people, I mean, we've all been there, we've all been teenagers at some point, and one of the things that first as a teenage girl you struggle with is identity and a sense of belonging. And so people need to be really, really sensitive when you're dealing with these girls. And first, one of the challenge that I want to pass first actually is to parents and to guardians of girls, and even to school administrations. I mean, you need to work in instilling the right values in the girls, because once a girl is grounded in certain values, in first knowing that they don't need to be validated or to associate with certain kinds of people for them to feel appreciated as a woman, or to feel empowered, or to feel liked in certain ways, then it becomes, you empower that girl in a way that it becomes difficult for them to fall to some of these things, because they know themselves, they know their value, they know their worth, and they are not apologetic about demanding in how they are supposed to be treated. They are confident enough to stand up against bullies and sexual predators and say, no, this is wrong, and keep off. So guys, those are the 4 things that have been on my mind this February, and I'm looking forward to having more interactive, more informative, and more entertaining content on my YouTube channel. I would like to know what you feel as my online community, and I want to get involved with your lives as well in some way. So if you can tell me what are some of the things that you're planning on working on this year, just share in the description box. You never know, like who you might meet online. I mean, I've seen amazing things happen online, and you never know, you might come across comments of people who share the same values and thoughts with you, and you can link up and you come up with something major. Together we stand to do more. And so thank you so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and be part of the Voice It Squad. Ta-da!